Welcome to a new week. Welcome in. My name is Sophie Naomi, also known as Azzy, also known as Social Chic, also known as Grocery Shop with Me. So again, you're gonna hear me say this. I just sustain on the Lord and take y'all along for the ride. This is the most beautiful. I'm trying to catch up on the drama while I'm at the post office. Why is the church fighting? Everyone's false to me, okay? Are we teaching the word of God? But I'm gonna wrap each thing in paper, put it in here, and then put it in a poly mailer. So I'm gonna drop off packages, and then I have another live tonight. But God, see, God is still sustaining me every single day through my business in every way possible. I had just enough to get some food. I'm gonna edit on my phone and watch this. God is speaking marriage on a little bit more on that later. I got some sold. Mom sold last night. Shipping that out. This was so pretty. I'll have to ping a picture. And then I'm packaging this up and I'm not ready to give her away. But God has been so faithful. I'm gonna go see a friend and her baby. And I'm gonna edit some stuff behind. And this is me. Like, I'm in a really good space. So God is so good. Let's go. Y'all, let me tell you what God is doing in my life. Like, I am seeing people step out on faith. A lot of ending of jobs. Faith, okay? Encouraging myself. Like, I do kind of want to go to school. I do want to do social media. I have a client that's interested. Like, I'm pitching them in a currently. Opportunities. Like, I feel like grocery shopping at H-E-B. I have to drive 45 minutes. So family, let's catch up. If you hear any background noise, I'm literally sitting in the airport editing. But I'm just enjoying going out. You will see God deal with me with my business and things in a few weeks. But right now, things are really good. And I'm really just believing God for everything that He's showing me. Hey, y'all. I'm deep conditioning my hair. I got my... So I was totally talking to y'all yesterday. And my camera ran out of space. I'm working on myself. But long story short, God has just me in a new space. I've had to let things go. People go. You know, I've had to just follow God's lead. I'm working today, so marketing has been kind of at the forefront. I might get hired on with another agency as well, and they want me to do social media, so I just pitched them, sent some information over. And it's like all the things that God has said that He was gonna do, He's doing it. It's just a progress, having some calibration in the business. I do feel like my last lives, you guys know my lifestyle, were kind of just not good, and I don't know, I'm just feeling discouraged. But I'm like, you know what, no, go out and thrift. I go thrift and store. I didn't put any makeup on today. I'm gonna try to like get to the gas station, get some gas, and I want a coffee today. We'll see if God miraculously works it out. He always does. Or I end up texting my sister like, can I have $2 so I can get a $5 coffee? Yeah, God is just doing a thing. I'm so behind on editing, but I'm gonna catch up. But I was trying to talk yesterday, just, you know, God has just been more conscious of things. I'm about to do my nails, like just more like beauty and taking care of myself in the scriptures, more consistency, more cleanliness. I went and bought a whole bunch of cleaning supplies yesterday at H-E-B. You guys saw a little snippet of the cart. And yeah. Yes. God is here. Yes. The vintage I love to sell. Look at God. Y'all, today, yeah, I'm eating in bed. Today was the day. God worked it out though. Everything I wanted, I got. So I'm gonna eat, regroup, and then I have a live tonight. And then I gotta clean up the jewelry. God did it, y'all. There was things I wanted to get for my business, and someone would come along and buy something, and I was able to get all the things. Not all the things. There was like 2 things left. But everything else. Anyway, how are y'all feeling today? Eating at home. Look at God. Put on this, little onions. This is a snack for later. Tortilla going. Okay, so I bet you're starting to see a theme now. So I'm going out on faith, working my business. I had a day of no. I could not get the items. I felt like they were perfect for my business, but God ended up encouraging me. I have a testimony. Someone sent me $1 so I could get 1 cent of my food, you guys. I was 1 cent short. But God. Could have gone home though. Okay, I'm heading out, but this is God's faithfulness. I got this last night for 10. God worked it out. He worked it out. It's a St. John. It's a brand. Beautiful. And a buyer, I put in the buy it now. I let them know I had it. And they came and bought it. So when it's understood, only thing I wish you could. Right back where we left off. Sit down, is my TED Talk. And I'm gonna start adding encouragement. I am enjoying Dallas. You guys will see later why I'm enjoying Dallas. But I have had God just completely turn a no into not yet. And so even going out the next day, he just blessed me. Is that jewelry? Voice note shouty, I'm back. If you guys know me, then Shake Shack, you already know. So I ended up going and making a great amount of money plus extra inventory myself to lunch, and I went and ended up in like North Dallas. I have just been telling God my desires, new place to live where we will live by ourselves, God's grace. I went apartment shopping. I just browsed this area. Do I feel led to live here? No, but I enjoyed looking and enjoyed speaking forth and into where God has for me. Another live, and let me tell my God, this secured in the live $100. This secured $100 from another reseller. Almost $100 here. Jewelry here. And this sold tonight. The $350 I needed to pay the rent. So God is faithful. We know we don't have to do it through a means. And I had some good stuff, girl. I had some deals. 7 on these. And I did, 45 on these. We blended up. So God is so faithful. Okay, let's talk, family. So I don't really follow everything, and I'm not judging anyone. I'm just speaking openly as a believer in Christ and having to walk through this walk, watch me pack jewelry, and I did kind of repack stuff, so don't cringe. But I feel like, and I'll talk about this in a few weeks, like it's just such an anomaly being, obedient to God. Sometimes God calls you from a job, or he calls you into space to depend solely on him. And it's just this kind of very weird reality where you know that you're in right standing with God. And of course, there's calibration, there's prayers, there's fasting, there's hearing his voice, reading the word. Also needing like basic needs. Like sometimes you are misplaced, or you're having to move, or you're having to do things on faith, and it doesn't seem like most understand right now with my life. And I have family, I have loved ones, I have friends. I had a friend allow me to stay a month. I paid rent through my work, and even that I was pretty much getting paid $10 an hour to work for her so I could stay in the house. I find that I've often been put in positions where I give someone stay with me before they didn't have a place to live, and I didn't initially charge them. They were making money and I was struggling at the time. So I said, hey, could you assist me? And they ended up giving me $300 a month. I always feel like people should have someone. My parents have passed away. Also sure what I'm trying to say is I just have this reality where it's been hard to realize the world's version of giving. And I don't say world's because some people's families are generous, but just trying to fully rely on God despite having needs, and even friends and family not being able to help or not being willing to help. That being said, it's no one's responsibility to take care of us. And I think I just relied on the world, good jobs in my career to sustain. And so God has taken me in a place where he wants to be my sustainer. And it has been a learning curve. Speaking of, look at me, girl, doing the makeup. Trying to be more intentional with getting dressed each day and showing up as my best self.
And I used to swear by my water sign, but now I fish for fishies where the water's high. Any cup up that Belvedere, these sophomore reps don't notice the sinus. I expect fresh course, he's still tight under bonnets. I course he dance too. Still make a beat that you do your favorite little dance to. I and my mans too. Still will slay a demon if they try. And my clan too. No, if they buff, then we plan to. Buff and we tough with our hands glued. Intercede.
Say God literally sustains us, meaning me, day to day. Little one is with her dad for the summer, and I'm just learning what it's like to get things done, be super productive, have everything in order. It's weird for me to not have to juggle her. God has really just opened doors, but I'm also starting to see what's really God's direction for me and what's most important, including learning the hard way through lots of seasons of burnout. gonna melt. Okay, so this is gonna be like the voiceover vlog because I'm trying to get back into filming. Yes, I was staying on my shirt and I saw it later. But I'm just trying to get back into filming, and I've really been praying to the Lord, asking for ideas, how to show life, set apart, encourage. And here I'm just playing with the camera, showing some angles, walking. I want to use maybe for some trending audio, some ideas, what God's been working on me. So I told them I would come in on a Saturday. I honestly felt like I compromised a little bit, and this is kind of the beginning of the end of the job. You guys will see in a few weeks what happens. I no longer have the job.
I need to be 1% better every single day. Now, with that being said, let's go to that part where I said performance anxiety was being masked as stewardship, because I'm thinking in my head, I have to continue to do this and do that, do that. No, I'm not marketing. I'm ministering.
Oh,
I'm planting seeds.
that part.
All right.
That part.
It's the Lord's job to give the increase. It's not my job to produce fruit from my calling. The Lord produces the fruit.